What's going on? Steven here from Elevated Entrepreneurs, here with Andrew.
What's up, guys?
And we're here on the Brooklyn Bridge at sunrise. We're getting a nice brisk walk in before we start our day today. And we wanted to make this video to talk to you about one of the most important aspects of entrepreneurship, of affiliate marketing, of anything business related, or really any skill set in life, which is focus and success related to focus. So Andrew, if you want to dive in a little bit on why this is so important, and we can kind of go into a little bit about our story and how we've experienced this obviously firsthand, how important this is. And if you understand this by the end of this video, that if you focus on one thing, you dial in on one thing, you don't have shiny object syndrome, jumping all over from one thing to one thing to one thing to one thing, and you follow the principles that we're showing you and demonstrating and the methods we're giving you, you will have success in the game of online business. So Andrew, go ahead, let's dive in a little bit.
Yeah, so the first thing is, what is shiny object syndrome? What's the problem here, right? The problem is a lot of beginning entrepreneurs, and us included, like we did this all the time, is you're always looking for the next thing. You try one thing for a week, and maybe you try drop shipping and it doesn't go well. And then you're like, okay, well, it must be drop shipping doesn't work. So I'll try online courses, and I tried online courses and they're not working. So it must be that online courses are too saturated and it's not good. So I'll try affiliate marketing, and no, affiliate marketing is not working because there's too much competition. And it's over and over and over again. You're going from thing to thing to thing to thing. And in reality, most people think, oh, it's the vehicle. But successful people in this game know that it's not so much the vehicle, it's the person driving the vehicle. And what I mean by that is, if you stay consistent, you learn how to drive that vehicle properly. Because when you're first getting into it, when you first get into a Ferrari, there's an art to driving a Ferrari, right? It needs to be operated a certain way, but you don't know that the first 5 seconds that you're in the car. After you start riding around for a little while, you understand like how to move it, how to do it so the engine doesn't throttle too much, how to switch gears properly, and you actually get a feel for how to take this powerful machine. It's the same thing with running a business. First, you need to get in there and get used to it a little bit. You need to actually put some miles in, and you need to learn how to operate it. It's not the vehicle, it's the person driving the vehicle.
Yeah, and when you think about it, if there's someone out there that's having success in drop shipping, affiliate marketing, building their own business, selling courses, Facebook ads, whatever it is, it doesn't matter because it's already proven that it can be done. So it's not that that it doesn't work. It's just that you're not sticking with it long enough in order to see the results. It's like you're trying to dig down, and imagine you're trying to dig a hole and you're trying to find gold, right? Or you're trying to find diamonds, and you're digging and digging and digging, but then you're like, wait, I don't like this spot. So then you move over and you go 5 feet over and you dig about a foot deep, and then you're like, wait, I don't like this spot either. And then you do this 100 times. Where are you gonna go? You're gonna dig 1 foot deep 100 times. Versus, imagine if you stuck in that one spot and you just dig and you 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 dig until you get to where you wanna go. How much deeper are you gonna be able to dig when you're in the same spot? That's what we mean by focus. Success and focus are literally synonymous. If you're stuck on basically anywhere in your life, you got to think, where is my focus going on a daily basis? Am I able to actually focus on one thing and dive in on that one thing? A really good example is Michael Phelps. Okay, Michael Phelps, he wants to be the best swimmer in the world, right? What do you think he does when he wakes up in the morning? Well, he goes in the pool. That's it. He gets in the pool. That's what he does. That's his one thing. He knows if he gets in the pool every day and he works towards his goal every day in that pool, he's going to get closer to his goals. Yeah. And the beautiful part is that you don't need to worry about the result right away. Don't worry about the result. Just worry about the process, because the process is what's going to get you closer to that result. And even though you might not see that result in that first day, you just understand that, look, I'm going through the process. I'm focusing on one thing. If you want to build an affiliate marketing business, you find that product. You focus on that one product. Boom, 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 boom. You do it over and over and over and over and over. Consistent. You're not getting yourself down because you might not be getting immediate results, right? You're not a millionaire overnight. you didn't make 100 grand. You saw some other guy who's your age made 100 grand and you're like, ugh, I didn't do that yet. So you feel bad. Screw all of that. Just say, look, I'm getting closer to my goals because every single day when I go to sleep at night, I feel good because I did all that I can do because I'm focused on one thing.
Exactly. And like the road to success in whatever you're going for, let's say online business, it's the same thing in really anything like weight loss or you're trying to go to the gym and build muscle. Like there's a start point and an end point. And there's all these challenges along the way. And these challenges are designed to make you better because every time you overcome a challenge, you just get better. You literally become more, right?
Yeah.
So you need these challenges. They're part of, most people look at them like problems, like, oh, this is I couldn't find a product, or, oh, I put up an ad and it didn't work. That's a challenge. That challenge of going and having to find the right product is going to make you better and forever give you that skill set of being able to find products, and that challenge of running successful ads. When you overcome that, that is going to give you, you're going to evolve into the person who knows how to solve those problems, right? Those challenges. So it's really important that these challenges exist. But when you're losing focus, what you're doing is, if you're starting here and you're ending here, you're like coming up to here and then you stop, you start over. And then you start an affiliate marketing, you come up to here and then you stop. Drop shipping and you come here and stop. So what you're doing is, there's a certain amount of challenges that you're going to run into inevitably when you're building a business especially, right? But you need to know that they exist. They're part of the process. You just need to keep going long enough to see the problems, see the challenges, see the patterns, and overcome each and every one of them. And that's how you get to the end. And more importantly, that's how you become more. Because there's this quote by Jim Rohn where it's like, you should become a millionaire for what it will make of you, right? And what he means is, the process of becoming a millionaire is not only making you wealthy in terms of physical wealth, but it's actually, you're becoming more, you're evolving into a higher being by doing that. And that's why business is so cool, I think, because it translates to a lot of areas of life.
Absolutely.
And there's kind of another level to this too, right? There's the focus of sticking with one thing, not getting shiny object syndrome. But there's also another layer to that, and that's kind of what we're experiencing now, and that's your day-to-day focus in terms of what you should be focusing on, right? Not just the general business, but what you should be focusing on. So a big challenge that Steve and I were running into is, when you're running a business, especially, it's a 6-figure plus business, we're doing all these things. We're trying to get out content, we're trying to do emails, we're trying to run our own affiliate marketing campaigns, we're trying to communicate with clients, all these different things. And that takes a lot of focus, right? Each one is like taking a unit of your focus. It just keeps getting sucked down and down and down. So what Steve and I have done is, we've hired a team to help us with these other areas so that we don't have to focus on this, and our sole focus can be on making content like this and leading the direction of the company. So that's another layer where a lot of people get stuck, where they're making these micro decisions every day and their focus is literally going down, 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 and they can't really focus on the big picture.
What about too, the fact of just the decision fatigue involved in making decisions in your business.
100%.
Like, because you're trying to focus on one thing as much as possible, right? Like Michael Phelps wakes up, eats 100 pancakes or whatever, and then gets in the pool, right? So, he eats his like 40,000 calories, gets in the pool, or whatever he does, right? But he's focused on one thing, so the whole goal is eliminate, don't add. You want to subtract. You want to take away.
So powerful.
Instead of adding to your plate, you want to take away and have less so that you could focus on the most important things, but that are the least amount. And what I mean is that in the morning, for example, if you set your clothes up the night before, or you just dress in a certain way every day, like, you see like guys like Mark Zuckerberg, he wears just a regular shirt, regular pants. You set that out the night before, there's no decision fatigue involved when you wake up in the morning. It's like, what do I wear? Because over the day, what do I wear? What do I eat for lunch? What do I eat for breakfast? Where do I go to work today? All this stuff diminishes your brain's output and your brain's energy, and all of that stuff adds up. When you're playing a game at a level to where, look, I want to be a millionaire, I want to make 8 figures, 9 figures, impact the world, I want to change the world, the way things work, you're needing to focus on these little things. And maybe right now, you don't have a 6-figure business or anything of this sort, and that's okay, But what I'm really giving this and trying to tell you about this for is because I really want you to understand that if you can understand this and focus on one singular thing and eliminate as much decision fatigue from your life as possible, that's where those quantum leaps are. It's these little things that take you to the next level. It's not something magical, other than that. It's these little habits that you instill. You wake up in the morning, you work out, you have your clothes ready, you pop them on, you know exactly what you're doing for the day, you plan the day the night before. Different things like that are very, very important. Each little ounce of energy is going to contribute to that overall whole. And every single day, we all got 24 hours in a day, right? Every single one of us. And you've probably heard that before, but really think about it. That's the only metric that is exactly the same, right? Is time.
Yeah.
Everybody has the same amount of time. So if that's the case, why are some people millionaires? Why are some people billionaires? Why are some people beggars and homeless? It's because it's how they're using their time. That's the metric. You master it. You master how decision fatigue impacts you, and you understand, look, I'm focusing on one thing every single day. This is what I do. This is what I do. And you become an expert. You put in the 10,000 hours.
Yep.
And it changes everything. It changes everything.
And if you don't have that focus, like, imagine this, right? This is your start point and your end point for no affiliate marketing business, no online business, successful online business, right?
Yeah.
6 figures, let's say. If you focus, you're gonna go like this. You're gonna go through. You're gonna complete the challenges, right? But let's say you try it, and then you keep going, and then you try something else, and then you're never going to do it.
Yeah, you're not going in a straight line.
It's going like that. So you really, this is such a powerful thing that when we learned this, we just went like this. Because there was a point where Steve and I were making some good money, and we got a little bit cocky, and we're like, all right, we can crush whatever we go into, right? Yeah. So we started getting into a health and wellness business to do with gyms. We were doing affiliate marketing. We were running an advertising agency. We were doing other client campaigns for coaching and selling a course. And it was just all these things, and our focus was being diverted. And instead of going like this to our goal, we're going this way, like all around, making it really hard on ourselves. And it's like, it's almost like you have this internal desire to make it hard on yourself a little bit, to feel like you've earned it, to feel like that it must be hard, right? Success must be hard. But in reality, if you focus, it's such a simple concept.
It's mind-blowingly simple.
But it's one of those things where it's like, dude, do you understand how simple this is? Just do it and watch. Everything will change.
And I think, too, that as entrepreneurs, people in the heart that are like, look, I want to go out there and hustle and grind. It's so hard for you to feel like you gotta fill every bit of time. You gotta fill every single second. It's not about that. It's about the impact of the time that you're spending, obviously, right? It's not just about being productive. It's about the impact that productivity is bringing. So really, if you can understand that and you can say, look, I know every single day when I wake up what I'm gonna be doing, you're gonna see those massive leaps. So instead of going right up and digging, you've seen that picture probably of the guy who's digging for the gold, and he digs right up to it, and then he quits and goes and does something else. That's what people do in their business. And that's the reason why people don't get to where they want to go. So overall, it's one of the most important things to understand. Focus. And you will get to where you want to go. Follow what we're telling you as far as the principles of this online game, the methods that we use, how we do it. We've made all these mistakes. Especially too, when you go out there and you start getting a little bit of success, you're going to be like, oh my God. And then guess what's going to happen? Because you're in an abundant mindset, You're like, oh, I'm killing it. Opportunity. Exactly. Everywhere you look, there's going to be an opportunity. And guess what? The brilliant people, and they learn this most of the time, no matter how many times someone tried to drill it into my head, they learn it by experience. I don't want you to be that way. I want you to learn it from our mistakes, because you can either learn it from ours or you can learn it from your mistakes. Learn it from ours. Basically, you are going to get a million opportunities put in front of you once you start getting a little bit of success. And when that happens, say no to everything. Say no to all of them. And do it in a nice way or whatever, but just understand that those things, that's the force of average pulling you down, so that way you won't get to where you want to be. It's the force of average. It's just the way the life works.
Yep.
So understanding these things give you that edge. Maybe watch this video again and again and again. Understand these principles and they will change your life.
Yeah. It's like you're trying to get to your end destination and there's a million different roads to get there. Like the saying, there's a million ways to make $1 million.
Yeah.
When you're like Steven's saying, when you start to see some success, you see another road over there and you're like, oh, that one looks cool. I should do that one, or that one can get me there twice as fast, right? And sometimes you want to make those strategic decisions where you actually do change the vehicle, right? We changed from drop shipping to affiliate marketing because it's just like, well, this is a way better business model, right? But after you've walked down the path a little bit, just keep going. Just take that path. It will get you there. Just stay consistent, stay focused. Like, you don't get a good body by going to the gym once a week. You need to stay consistent, stay focused, and don't switch up your diet every week. Don't switch up your routine. Hit the gym consistently, and you'll see good results. So,
right on. Well, if there's one thing that we could give them, give you, to really drill this in, what do you think that would be?
Realize that just because something is so simple and so seemingly easy, it's really not easy. The more success that we have in this game, the more we realize that the fundamentals are what actually help you win. The fundamentals, the underlying principles, right? And a major principle here is stay consistent, stay focused, keep staying on your track, keep going, don't get distracted, don't look at someone else's path.
It could be so easy, but it's just not, because as entrepreneurs, we have inherent shiny object syndrome.
We do.
You just have to basically step outside of yourself and say, I know that I'm having shiny object syndrome right now, and I know that I shouldn't be doing this. I know what I should be focusing on, and just focus. And if you could do that, you'll understand that, look, yes, this is simple. This is very simple. It's like, look, just focus on one thing and do it over and over until you get success and get results. Auto-correct your way to that success, right? When you have those challenges arise, realize what's going wrong, and then just do different things in order to adjust and get back on track, right? Auto-correct yourself to success. Seems very simple and obvious, but the hard part is that people do not actually understand that they need to focus and not just think that the grass is greener somewhere else.
Yeah.
So if you could take that and understand that you are light years ahead of people just starting out, or light years ahead of most people, honestly, that are playing the game of business.
Especially in today's world, right? With everyone's attention span is so short. It's like the average person's attention span is less than a goldfish or something like that.
True.
It's insane. So in a world where everyone's attention span is like, oh. If you can just stay focused and like look at it just a little bit longer than everyone else, stay just a bit more focused than everyone else, you'll be amazed at the exponential results and how much faster you'll go than the people around you, your competitors, the haters, everyone around you. You'll be amazed at how fast you go. So that's basically it. Challenge for this: pick one thing that you need to focus on. Pick one business model that you can crush out. If we recommend affiliate marketing, obviously, for us, it's the best lifestyle business. I don't
think you can really be topped, to be honest.
It's pretty awesome. And hopefully these videos are helping you on your affiliate marketing journey. But stay consistent. Watch the videos. Take the actions. Go through. We have the 14 Days to Freedom. Go through it. Take action. Take those consistent small steps, and you'll see big results. So that's it, guys. It's been Andrew and Steven, and we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.